Hey, family, I was up early this morning and praying and thinking, and I'm preparing for something. We have a little interview that we're trying to do, and so I was rereading through some stats, and my heart just broke. Um, you guys know this. We have a problem. Um, our culture is a perfect storm for addiction. Addiction breeds in isolation, and in our culture, we are more connected and we are more isolated and we are more in our own thoughts and more narcissistic than I think any other generation before. And from the pandemic to everything has created this perfect storm where isolation and addiction thrives. I used to use the stat about Vietnam War that 50 to 60,000 Americans died during the Vietnam War. And if we would double that number, that's how many people last year died from a drug overdose. An unintentional drug overdose in 2021 was around 107,000, 106,699 deaths from an unintentional drug overdose in 2021. And I guarantee you in 2022 and 2023, those numbers have gone up. But there's something even more startling. In fact, we have had more Americans die from drug overdoses than were killed in fighting all the wars this country has fought from 1775 to 2023 combined. I want to show you this. Two charts here. Look at this chart of how it's been skyrocketing our drug overdose rate. But also, I'm going to show you this. So 620,000 from the American Civil War, and we add up all of these: World War II, World War I, Vietnam War. We add up all of these deaths, and we get somewhere over 1 million, close to 1.2 million. We're averaging over 100,000 a year now of deaths from drug overdose, and we add up all of these deaths from unintentional drug overdose, we get more than all of the people who fought for our nation who have died. We're in a crisis, and it's not just the kids anymore. In fact, adults age 65 and over had the largest percentage increase in rates of overdose deaths from 2020 through 2021 of any particular group. It's escalating. The best stat I can find is that from 1968 until around 2010, drug overdose only amounted to about 175,000 Americans total. And now we're approaching that every single year. 1.2 million in the last 20 years or so. The number one cause of death in our nation for anyone under the age of 50 is an unintentional overdose. And that's not including the people who are dying from drinking themselves to death. That's not including those who die from car accidents. That's not including those who commit suicide related to their addiction. Families are being devastated. Children are losing their parents. We're losing our brothers, our sisters. It's not the way it's supposed to be. It's crazy for me to think that in the United States of America, my children are more likely to die. I have 5 beautiful kids, and my children are more likely to die from a drug overdose than any other cause of death. It's not those people, it is us. The situation in this nation is desperate. And I believe the only way we can fix this is if we turn to God. And what's happening at Recovery Church is we are seeing people desperate saying, I can't do this anymore. They're surrendering their lives, their will, their everything over to the care of Jesus. And they're working a program of recovery through AA or through NA or through any of these 12-step fellowships. And they're helping others do the same. And they're being brought not just out of addiction to sobriety, they're being brought from addiction to faith and purpose. Those of you who are in addiction right now, God has a purpose for you. Not only does he want to save you from the bondage of self, not only does he want to rescue you from the pain and the hate and the depression that you're feeling right now, not only does he want to give you a purpose and a hope for your future, he wants to take you out of that addiction, and he wants to put you on a mission of helping others. I know that right now, all you might be thinking about is, oh man, I just wish this pain would go away. Not only will the pain go away, it's not going to be easy, but he's going to take you and use you to help others. And if we want to see this nation change, that is what it's going to take. He needs you. We need you. We need more people fighting to help that newcomer. More people saying, hey, I'll be that hand. I'll be that feet. For those of you who maybe aren't addicts or alcoholics, but man, I think we've all at this point been impacted by addiction. And it's time that you do something. Please pray. Be willing to help ministries like Recovery Church. We need your support. We have more churches in the pipeline, ready to go, ready to be trained, ready to be helped, and we have resources to do that. We have 50 plus in the pipeline right now that we need help funding, the training, and the support of those new locations, and the support of the current almost 60 locations that are out there. There's other wonderful ministries. Help, do something, start today. Have conversations with your children and your family about addiction. Stop ignoring the elephant in the room that you know is going on, but you won't call it what it is. Yes, they're an alcoholic. Yes, they're a drug addict. Call it what it is. Go to Al-Anon. Go to CODA. Go to a meeting to help you and help them. Go to a meeting today. Go get treatment. We have to change this. And the only way that's going to happen if we start. God bless you guys. If you need more information about Recovery Church, please go to recovery.church. Again, www.recovery.church. God bless you and stay sober.